Hi, and welcome back to Bourbon Blind, where the guys drink, we all pick. So please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if you want to see a bottle on the show. Or you can go ahead and email us at bourbonblindtasting@gmail.com. Tonight's bottle comes from asking for a friend, so thank you so much for commenting or emailing us so that we can get your bottle on the show. As always, the guys aren't going to know what they're drinking, and they're going to tell you what they think of the bottle. They're going to tell you what they think the bottle should be worth without the name and the label and all the hype behind any of the bottles, because they don't know what it is. So tonight's bottle is, and also feel free to, like I said, email us or put a comment in the comment section. Also, our Patreon page is up. Thank you so much to Chad and to Dave. He's at Rare Bird 101. He runs rarebird101.com. I'm sorry. He runs a page that's all things wild turkey. So if you have a chance, hop on over to that page and like what he has. Also, thank you, Jubal, for your lovely support of the channel. As always, if you like what you see on the channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you love what you see on the channel, please feel free to support us, because we would love that. And with that, I'm going to pour the bottle and get the guys, and they will tell you what they think of this.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bourbon Blind. I'm Kyle.
I'm Jason.
We taste whiskey. We don't know what it is. We tell you how much we think it'd be worth without the knowing the influence of the label. So with that being said, let's get into this whiskey. Like an amber color on it.
Legs are already starting to form. They're not too far spaced apart. Color is... it's amber. Dark amber.
Not. My legs aren't forming yet. My legs aren't as great as yours. Whoa.
Lots of legs, really
Dang.
close together.
For real, look at that though.
Tilt your glass. Yeah, it's trying to form.
A little bit, but not nearly like yours. Damn.
Sweetness and ethanol.
Honey.
Oak and vanilla. We should preface every video with, we're about to smell oak and vanilla.
Oak, vanilla, caramel. Maybe butterscotch. I mean, those are like your standard bourbon flavors, right?
Yeah.
Like,
they're present in most good bourbons.
yeah. I mean,
Almost all, yeah.
like I've thought about not saying it before because we do say it so often, but at the same time, people always comment, they're like, well, how come you didn't smell vanilla in this? I got a ton of vanilla. Like, we did. We just didn't think we needed to say it every single time.
Are you also going to complain because we didn't say we smelled whiskey?
We live off of negative comments. We thrive on it.
Rye and cinnamon. Already said oak and vanilla.
He said rye, so it's definitely a weeder.
Caramel, maybe. It's not a weeder. Let me taste it first before I commit to that.
I definitely get that caramel. I'll go with you on that.
I don't get a lot of fruit. At all, no. It's not too floral. Maybe a little bit. I'm gonna go in. Yeah, these legs are really starting to form.
That's what's so weird though, because mine's like not.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, they are like
the
they're barely starting though. Like yours are like cat scratch fever over there.
See, my hand is warming up the side of the glass.
So you heated it up.
Well, not
he was over here like. I'm going in.
Oh, on the taste, much lower proof than the nose. I get much more ethanol on the nose.
Yeah, not a whole lot of proof on the...
Buttery consistency.
Pretty well balanced.
Yeah, it's not too complex. It's well balanced. Nothing's off-putting. Nothing is really like grasp my attention.
I get like
Proof, I'm gonna go like maybe 100 proof or less.
I would say maybe 90.
90 to 100. Honey.
I would say definitely that honey, butterscotch, like a.
It's thick like honey too. Mm-hmm. Buttery, maybe, but thick like honey.
Yeah.
Not too sweet on the taste. Not too bitter either. It's kind of neutral.
That vanilla caramel definitely follows through. Almost want to say like a creme brulee, like a burnt sugar, like a caramelized sugar, which would be caramel, but you know what I mean, like that.
Creme brulee.
Yeah.
I already know it doesn't need this, but just for the sake of argument, we do this every time almost. I'm almost certainly going to go back to this. The untainted whiskey.
Yeah, I mean that's. We said not a whole lot of proof. Uh-oh, he's got that look on his face.
After adding the water, there's just like literally not a bit of ethanol at all. So
is that a good thing?
Yeah, it's good. It's so smooth. It's like almost like something that runs off a good dessert, like the melted ice cream and everything else.
Yeah, especially when it's like surrounding your brownie down there. Get that cool melted ice cream off the warm brownie. Yeah, that's good dessert.
After adding the water, it reminds me of Sazerac rye. Tell me what you think.
Kind of like a low rye whiskey, if that makes sense.
I taste a lot of rye there. This tastes like it could be a rye. Like a pretty good rye.
So it's definitely a
definitely not Resurgence.
Definitely a weeder.
I wanna finish this night with just a splash of Resurgence.
Why you gotta say that?
I love Resurgence.
It's so good.
Freshly baked rye bread.
More of that like honey, caramel, butterscotch like path. You know what I mean? Like there's that certain path of goodness.
I guess what this reminds me of is probably the last dessert I had, which was that bourbon cake stuff that y'all gave me. Y'all dripped a little bit of bourbon on top of a cake and it soaked in, and it's the first time I ever had it.
Are you arguing?
I'm arguing that it's good and we need some.
We don't have any. How's that for an argument?
Like I said, we need some.
I mean, you could burp it on bacon and it would be good.
You could put bourbon on a Taliban and it would be good.
Not real nutty or anything, like.
I'm trying
fruity.
to pick out anything else that could be there.
I could almost get some fruity after adding the water.
I don't get any fruit.
Almost like a banana, like a really light.
Maybe banana.
Like a light fruit.
You're taking the blindness out of it. Because you said banana and now I smell banana.
You're welcome. I mean, it's not like Jack Daniel's banana by any means. Like it's hidden in there. Like. Yeah. I don't want to say I would personally add water to this, but it didn't destroy it. I don't think, by any means. Yeah, I mean, it's just good. It really is. I said no harsh ethanol. I don't think it's a super high proof, but it's just really well balanced. Notes of good.
It tastes as if somebody mixed just a splash of Resurgence with that Jack Daniel's single barrel.
Well, now you're just getting all off the walls.
I definitely taste the rye. The rye's there. It's like that freshly baked bread. And you said banana, and now I'm thinking of banana bread.
Like a banana. Not quite a banana
No,
nut
I don't
bread.
get much nut.
No, but
No.
definitely like a banana bread. Yep.
Yeah.
I'd go with that for sure.
This is really good. I like this. I'm gonna go with $45 to $50.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. It's not super high proof. It's not barrel proof like I would prefer. Like my ideal
not overly
bourbon is going to
complex.
be. My ideal bourbon is going to be something that's obviously not off-putting in any way. It's going to be well balanced. It's going to be complex. It's going to be barrel proof, but you're going to be able to pick up a lot of notes in it that settle well with each other.
That super deep flavor.
And I definitely don't get the high proof with this.
Like layers upon layers of flavor. That's what I like.
OBSF.
Faux show. OBSQ is a really good one. It's really hard to find though.
Do you have the final mash bill?
I have all of them.
So the newest one that you got is the one I haven't tried yet.
OBSO.
OBS. No, I thought.
Not
I hadn't tried-
OESO. OBSO.
OBS.
Oh,
Oh,
look.
BS.
Four Roses. It's from their tour.
I gotta try that one before I go to bed. Is it open yet?
Hmm? So what'd you say? 45 to 50?
Yeah, 45 to 50. It's not super high proof. It's a good bourbon, nothing off-putting.
It is. I mean, it's all there. It's just definitely nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I think I'm right with you in that $40 to $50 range. You said 50, so obviously I have to say 60, but I don't know. I don't know if I do that on this one. I think I'm within that $40 to $50.
It's very pleasant. I would like to drink this one semi-often if I had to pick a daily drinker.
Yeah.
This would be a really good contender. It's all there. It coats my mouth. It's buttery.
This would be one of those really good, like...
I can taste the rye. It's got to be there. If I'm wrong, then I just need to stop doing this altogether.
It's something that is really good. All the standard bourbon flavors there and a little more. And you could drink it while watching a movie and not think about it, not have to...
You know what movie or TV show this reminded me of while drinking it? Is, I don't know why, I guess the reason that I'm reminded of this is TV show Stranger Things. The reason that I'm reminded of that is the last time we watched Stranger Things, I was drinking. That night I had Resurgent Rye, and I had some Sazerac Rye, and some OBSF.
It's kind of following that pattern.
But the Resurgent Rye, the bready, like the fresh baked rye bread, I pick up a lot of rye in this mash bill, in this whiskey. Hey, we're back. We had to deal with a sick child, but here we are.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Movie magic, 2 seconds later.
So where are we?
I think we were in that like $40 to $50 price range. I think you said 45 to 50. I said 40 50. So in that 40 to
Good price for it.
$50 price range.
Pleasant bourbon with a high rye mash bill. You just killed it. Oh, no, you didn't.
No, I saved some for you. Yeah, man.
I like it. I'd never mix it with anything. I wouldn't add water to it. It's just something good to drink by itself.
I do feel like it's either a high rye bourbon or a low rye whiskey. You know what I mean?
I taste a lot of rye.
I don't think it's like 95% rye. I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Probably wouldn't be the last.
I think it's a bourbon with a high rye mash bill just because of the vast amount of bourbons in this cabinet behind us that is about to collapse under its own weight.
It's been reinforced. It's
and
okay.
the few ryes in there.
It's been reinforced.
Few as in like less than 10%. But
Which is
still
over,
a lot.
Which is over a dozen.
Yeah. Do the math.
All right.
Let's do them unveiling. You
Dun,
can do
dun,
it.
dun.
I did it last time.
You did. last week, this week.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
I got that one for you.
You did. No, actually, you got it for you, and then you gave it to me. Which I appreciate.
That's not how I remember it. What's the one I got you then? Hancock.
The one you gave to me for my birthday? Was
That was
the Garrison.
Yeah, that was the Garrison Brothers.
Garrison Brothers. Anyway, Hancock Presidential Reserve is from Buffalo Trace Distillery.
It is.
And you paid how much for this?
I cannot remember, bro. I paid a lot. I mean,
I think it was
not over
about-
$100, like less than $80, like $70, I think.
Really?
60, $70.
And so I thought it was in the like $50 price range, but I could be wrong. I've never bought it
60,
before.
$70.
I've never seen it on the shelf
I
before.
got it in Murfreesboro.
So.
And this particular store gets a lot of Buffalo Trace products around the November time frame. They get a lot of the allocated stuff, a lot of it, but they want to sell it for secondary prices, and I want to burn the place to the ground because of that. Not really.
I saw a store just on Facebook just today. Someone was saying that they had Weller 12 for $600 a bottle.
What a deal!
I was like, oh. Yeah, I'd laugh in their face and kindly ask them, what are they thinking? But as far as this goes, like I said, I've never seen this on the shelf personally. He did. He bought it. So score to you. So I like it. I thought it was really good.
I bought it for him because we're both huge Buffalo Trace fans. Everything from Buffalo Trace. From the chocolate to the
There's nothing that I really
bourbon
don't
cream
like.
to the regular Buffalo Trace, the George T. Stagg. We love everything there. The Pappy, everything. And I saw this, and we had done a tour of Buffalo Trace before, and they didn't say anything about this. I didn't see this anywhere there. The liquor store that I was at said that this was something new that they were coming out with. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But I wanted to get it for him so that he could have a complete Buffalo Trace collection minus just a couple allocated things.
44.45%. So 88.9 proof, right in that 90.
I felt like it was
Proof
higher
like we
than
were-
that.
I think you said 90 to 100.
Did I?
I said around 90. I think.
I don't remember. We've had so many interruptions during this video due to various complications. various
Life
things.
happenings.
Yeah. You know,
Kids, dogs, the usual.
things happen. But it's good.
I'd recommend it. Especially if, you see it. Like I said, I've been in a lot of liquor stores in my lifetime.
I would really like to do a blind tasting. Now, I tasted a lot of rye in this, and this is not a rye. This is a bourbon.
Buffalo Trace usually doesn't use a lot of rye. Like, they have a high rye and a low rye mash bill. But I think even their high rye mash bill is like 20%-ish. Which is like Four Roses low rye mash bill. So, I don't know. I don't know which mash bill the Woodford Presidential Reserve, or Woodford,
Hancocks.
the Hancocks Presidential Reserve comes from offhand. It's something you could definitely find online. But, yeah, so
I would like to do
Like I
a
said,
blind tasting with this and maybe some regular Buffalo Trace and some Sazerac and maybe one or two others from Buffalo Trace.
Right. So, anyway, if you can find it for less than $50-$60, I'd say pick it up. If you're interested in such a thing. Like I said,
Pretty good.
it's not a sweet bourbon, but you do get a ton of that butterscotch, caramel, vanilla kind of flavors. So, with that being said, until next week, guys, drink blind.
Blindly drink.